Hi, my name is Judith Kyst. I am the director of Madkulturen, which is roughly translated into the food culture. It's an institution that is financed half by the public and half by private. And the public is actually the Ministry of Food, Fisheries and Agriculture. And we work really to strengthen the Danish food culture and make all kinds of initiatives that can do that, and also measure how the temperature of the food culture by doing surveys every year. So here we are right in front of one of the fishmongers in this food hall, and it really shows the great variety and how rich we are in fish in a nation surrounded by ocean. And yet again, very, very, very few Danes actually cook with fish. Because we have become a nation of meat eaters. 3 out of 4 meals are still with meat. And meat is the key ingredient in over half of our meals altogether. So like fried pork with parsley sauce or meatballs with potato. The dishes are named by the meat because meat has become such a natural part of our culture since the Second World War. As we are a country of lots of meat production as well. So what we've really seen over the last 10-15 years is a little paradoxical in a sense, because in one way we've seen a great development of the Nordic cuisine, of Nordic products, of Nordic ways of handicraft and methods, and also seeing it scaling out into supermarket. But in a sense still being niche, because at the same time we see Danes making less and less food. It's changed from 55% of Danes that almost 10 years ago made a homemade meal with all basic ingredients to 44%. So that's actually 11% change within less than 10 years. And what we see there is that you're losing the skills to actually assess what you eat and actually to take a critical stance in terms of what you eat. Which is a very, very important part of taking care of your own health, taking care of the climate and the globe. So even though we've established the fact that new Nordic food is a very important trend and has made a difference over the years, we're still a nation of meat eaters in Denmark. So the move towards a more climate-friendly and more sustainable diet is going to be pretty hard here, because the Danes love their meat on the plate so much. A lot of the components in the Nordic food philosophy can help us to make that transition that is really needed. But for now, we all just love the sausage. Okay, generally what you can say about the Nordic cuisine and the whole Nordic food trend, it really started by a number of chefs starting to rethink the Nordic kitchen. Natural ingredients and products in food and way of making foods. So what these chefs did, they were rethinking. They were very, very well aware that you could not go back and make food the way you did in the old days, but you could look at what was the handicraft, what were the ingredients, what were the products, and how could we rethink that into a modern time. And out of that came the new Nordic food manifest, which has really had some very, very great impact on the way we now cook and the way we now take pride in the Nordic cuisine. These products would not have been on the shelf, they would not have been made if we had not started by rethinking the Nordic cuisine.